it's very common to see high-level, highly paid workers that points data from lots of different places to summarize. And if you really look at what they do, they are simply cutting and pasting from one place to another and aggregating that into a report. So today, Automation Anywhere thinks it doesn't need to happen and that everything should be automated. So let me go more in depth about why the digital workforce. Our RPA platform is built to work both in front and back office with rule-based structured data. We also have, so basically everything that is in a table format, like a spreadsheet or a SQL database, can be very easily automated. Then we are one of the only players in the market offering what we call an IQ bot. IQ bot is a smart bot using cognitive technologies with machine learning to mimic how people think, and it's going to use a lot of new technologies to perform your robotization and to convert semi-structured data like XML or PDF or even unstructured data into comprehensive structured workflows that can be processed by the RPA platform. So the cognitive bot, the IQ bot, stands on top of the RPA platform. And then we are offering a real-time embedded analytic platform that not only monitors the efficiency of your bots, but that is also going to give you some business insights. I suppose you already have an existing analytic solution. You don't need to replace it. You can combine it with our current analytic platform to get more accurate insight like predictive analytics, detect anomalies, predict growth, and all kind of interesting things that is going to help you enhance the efficiency of your business. Do you have any questions so far, or can I carry on?
No, I was encouraged to hear that we don't have to replace anything. We've made a very large investment in a product called Boomi that was acquired by Dell a few years ago, and that's kind of what we've stood up and spent a lot of time for our analytics platform. So I'd like to understand, maybe not on this call, but later down the road, if it makes sense to understand how we can integrate those solutions together.
Of course, with pleasure. And you know, it's funny that you are talking about Dell, because Dell and EMC is one of our main clients, and I can forward you an amazing case study that is available on the YouTube video on our Google Plus page that is talking about the efficiency about RPA at Dell EMC, where they automated successfully multiple process. And you know, they didn't believe in the power of automation until they implemented it, and now they can't live without it. So I'm happy to forward you this email at the end of the demonstration.
Oh, great! I look forward to seeing that. Thank you.
Great, you're welcome. So why leverage a digital workforce? What you need to understand on this slide is that we not only enable you to save time and money, but our platform is optimized for scaling. If you predict an expansion, if you want to open new offices in different continents, if you can easily automate multiple processes and launch as many bots as you want. And you were telling me about peaks issues when it comes to your back office, for instance, on Christmas time, regarding your finance and your paying. You can be sure, I'm going to go more in depth about this a little bit later on, but you can be sure that our platform is the most robust one when it comes to scalability. So you have no worries when it comes to security. You have no worries when it comes to downtime, or when it comes to complexity dealing with deadlines or with SLA. Our platform is the best on the market to respond in real time to prerequisites. So a bot is working 3 times more than a human because it's working 24 hours a day. So it can give you 66% of productivity compared to a human. We respect the latest compliance in terms of security. We enable AES 256 megabits encryption on all our bots, as well as TSL 1.2 protocols. We deliver real-time business intelligence for your predictive analytics. We enable as well digital transformation. What does it mean? What do I mean by that? Is that a lot of companies nowadays are receiving a lot of unstructured paper-based data, and our platform is optimized to digitalize all those paper-based formats and make things easier. You can even create some bot to extract key piece of information from those PDF semi-structured data and inject it in a database or a spreadsheet. I'm going to go more in depth about the bot's functionalities a little bit later on, but it's really made for digitalization. And if you take a look at the motto Automation Anywhere is using, Go Be Great. What we mean by that is that our main goal, one of our main goal, is to enhance employee morale. So our goal is not at all to replace human by robots, is to enhance employee morale by letting people focus on what they do, because we believe that the only way to do great work is to love what you do, and no one really likes errors and dealing with repetitive tasks all day long. So we can enable all your employees to focus on more interesting tasks in a zero error execution environment. Do you have any questions so far, or can I carry on?
Nothing from me other than one aspect that I wanted to ask you. Do you have an on-prem tool or a cloud tool? Because I know you talked about security, but some of the automation, like Todd was mentioning, that we've been doing traditionally are all within our firewall kind of an automation. So what is that you guys offer? Is that an on-prem or is that a cloud?
Of course, I'm going to be very happy to introduce you the architecture of Automation Anywhere, which comes in the next slide. And basically, to answer your question briefly, we are using Automation Anywhere as a software as a service, where you have to download a client on your operating system, and then you are running as a control room on a basic Windows server standing on the HTTPS protocol. Okay, but all the bots we are using are compliant with AES and TSL 1.2 protocol. So once the task is validated by your employees, you have very few risks to have security issues with the automation platform. Does it answer your question, or?
Yes and no. I didn't understand if it.
I'm really happy to answer you. So please ask any question you feel like.
No, I'm still not clear if it's an on-prem tool or if it's a cloud tool.
Basically, the client you are using, it's what we call an on-prem tool, because it's you have to download it on an operating system. It runs on a hard drive on a Windows operating system. Okay, but we also have a control room that is entirely secured because it runs on the HTTPS protocol on a Windows server, and that is on top.
So if we're not willing to use anything on the internet, is there an option to host that also locally?
The thing is that you can run bots on-prem, but the control room is just an additional way to gather real-time analytics. You know, the analytics about bots and about Business Insight I was telling you about. So you can use your client to run bots on premise, but you are free to use or not use the online platform. The only difference is that if you don't use the internet at all, you won't be able you won't be able to upload your bots on the control room to gather additional insights.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So